ate a little, and then he vomited.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's that's just a bummer. It's
He,
it seems like it's been a rough month for everybody so far. You know, Corvo's still sick.
oh, she is?
Yeah, yeah. My student Pam had a like strep throat,
Wow.
and yeah, so she's been out for a couple of weeks. And my students today, I had students today, and they canceled their whole families down for the
Oh,
count.
wow. Yeah.
And yeah,
There
it's
is this thing around, and I think it's everywhere. It's countrywide. It seems like
yeah,
everyone is sick.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it has
Like
been
it.
around. So all of Isaiah's, I told you that all of his hockey team is down, and some have been
Oh,
sick
really?
for 5 days, 10 days
Oh
even.
man,
Some
man.
had to go to
Yeah.
the ER,
Wow.
and they all tested negative
So
for
it's RSV. It's
for
RSV.
COVID. Hmm?
RSV probably.
They tested negative for all kind of things, but they
Yeah,
have
yeah. So
headache and fever around 103,
yeah,
and so Isaiah was a little fever and just the stomach, yeah, not feeling well. But again, he wore his mask and took his exam, so I'm very proud of him.
that's good. Yeah, he stuck it out because yeah, that's hard. That's hard if you miss exams
You
and
have to retake it, and you have to
um,
think about you won't enjoy actually your break because
right,
you still have
right.
exams to prepare
Yeah,
once you go back. So
yeah,
I'm glad he was able to take his exams. Yeah,
yeah. That's cool. So how's the weather
in
in
Michigan.
Detroit? Yeah,
It's cold.
yeah.
It snowed a little. But it's all thawed right now. There is no snow out, but the evenings are cold. What's the temperature? I can tell you. Although I'm in Fahrenheit, but I can still tell you. It's -6 right now, which
Minus
is,
six Fahrenheit,
yes,
or
let me tell you what it is in, I can do the, no, Celsius,
oh
-6
Celsius.
Celsius.
So it's
I
around
can do
in the
the Fahrenheit.
20. It's in
It's
the
22,
20s. Yeah.
22
Okay. Okay.
Celsius.
Yeah, it's going to be. Now you'll have to bear with me while I don't do the calculation, but it's
But tell
supposed to
me,
be.
because now that I know that
Yeah,
-6 is 22 Fahrenheit,
you
what
can
is
you
your
can
temperature?
you can sort of. Well, tomorrow the high is going to be -2 Fahrenheit,
Oh,
and the
oh,
the
wow.
low is the low is going to be like -15. So
No way.
we're having people cancel left and right. It's like you don't want to travel,
Oh,
you don't want to
wow.
do anything except hunker down. So
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
have a
It's
cold
very
snap for a
cold.
couple of days. Yeah.
Wow. Is it like a normal thing in Colorado?
It's normal that you'll have that for a couple of days. You
Okay.
might not have it for. I think I remember one time when we first moved to Colorado. So this is like 25 years ago. There's one the December that year, I think, or I don't know. There was one 2-week period where it didn't get above 0 Fahrenheit.
Wow.
So
And do you say, like, do they do snow days? Do you have a number
oh
of
yeah,
snow
oh yeah,
days
yeah.
too?
We'll have school like at Denver School, the art school is out now, but yeah, we do snow days, and for tomorrow with that cold, they would have done it wouldn't have been a snow day, but it would have been like we can't even get the buses running because it's so cold.
It's fantastic because fantastic. When we moved, that was like a big thing for us. Like, wow, they even
Yeah,
plan snow days. And in our head, we couldn't imagine that it would be so cold that schools will be closed. And we
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
experienced it. And it's fun because it's very cold, but since you don't stay outside, you don't feel it, right?
Right, right.
My kids have never taken the school bus, so we always drove them. So we don't stay more than 5 minutes outside, but I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
understand. But what I love though here in Michigan is, like, it's super cold, but it's super bright,
yeah,
and just
yeah.
like
That's the
in the
same thing in
mountains,
Denver.
right? So,
Yeah,
and the homes are, we're lucky to have warm homes and stuff.
right.
So I just think it's okay.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
I don't like is when it snows in spring, like April or May. Like, we usually don't have enough spring here. It's like winter, summer,
yeah. So there's no that in
That's
between is not.
frustrating.
Yeah,
That's frustrating for me because I have a beautiful spring collection that is always in February. Like, I get it in January, my line. I'm going to San Diego
And and when
beginning
you
of
go
the
to San
year.
Diego, you're selling the spring fashions.
Yeah, I go for the fashion week, Kabi Fashion Week. We do
Oh, okay. And
every
that's in
January and every July we have a
okay.
fashion week
Okay.
that introduces
That's cool.
the new collection. So I'm going to San Diego for Kabi Fashion Week to introduce spring, and then I receive it when I come home. It's already here. So yeah, so I start selling spring and like January.
That's well,
And
that makes sense. Yeah.
yeah, so my clients who are Florida, North Carolina, in the warm places can wear it, but my clients here,
There's just
they
like a
still
little,
buy
like a
the,
short window for them. It's like
no, they still wear the, because even if it's super cold, you like right now I'm wearing
you layer.
like
Okay. Yeah.
so you can still wear
Yeah.
the tops and the pants, the jeans. Jeans are seasonless, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you can, and then I love to, how do you call it? Not bundle up, but wear a lot of clothes.
Layer.
Layer, yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Layer. Yeah.
I love layering, so it's
Yeah.
easy to layer. So you can like whites. People say don't wear white in summer, in the winter. I love wearing white during the winter, actually, even white.
Why is there that rule? Why would that be
I don't know. It's from here. I found it here.
Mm.
There's no such thing where the countries I come from, but it's interesting. Anyway, I like to be not in a box. So it's I if I want to wear whites during the winter, I'll still wear white. Like, see, look at my hair; it's almost white. So I'm thinking about going to
like
change my hair color.
everybody is shocked too. It's like, oh, white in the winter. What are you thinking, Sabelle? What are you thinking?
So, question here. I'm going to go and change my hair color. I love the cut, but I'm finding the color super white, and I can't. I don't know. Sometimes I love it. Sometimes I'm like, it's too white. So I think I'm gonna go and darken it a little bit.
But it would still be blonde, but like a darker shade.
I don't know if I'm still be blonde. Like, I don't know.
Well, what could you do that's adventurous?
What I love is that freedom just to go and do whatever I want. So
yeah.
I love being blonde for 2 weeks. I want so maybe I'm gonna turn I don't know, purple or caper, maybe caper. I'm probably gonna, I don't know.
Well, that'll be fun.
Darker. I feel like I will love darker a little more.
Well, I got to tell you that I had in mind today we were going to do a screenshot because I have like all of the videos except for today and the one that you need to send me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so do the screenshot because I might not have the same hair color.
Yeah. So we'll do a screenshot right now as part of our show today. So nobody can see this, but that's okay. And I'll probably use the same template we had for the other one, but just update the.
It's so fun.
All right, so I'll put myself in the center, and then.
Or we can do it after because people are probably like, "What are they doing?"
Oh, it doesn't matter.
What is in it for us?
Okay, so stares directly to the camera, big smile, and boom, well, yours is beautiful. Mine.
Oh, stop.
Is kind of crazy.
See, that's negative self-talk. So you are always amazing.
Yeah. So anyway, that's kind of exciting. I'm not sure what we want to do with it now that at least it's like it's archived.
I would love actually, because I'm thinking more and more, I don't know yet, but I'm thinking more and more to be very much less on Facebook in the 2023. I have, things that I'm doing and I want to be fully focused on them. And so I don't know yet, but I'm like, okay, but I'm doing this, my live with James. How are we going to do that? But it can still be on your page, right? If it's not on mine.
It could, if you don't want to do that, or we could just transition and stream it directly to YouTube. You can do.
We'll have to chat about that.
Yeah.
If you're following us, let us know. Will you follow us on YouTube?
Yeah. So well, what the thing is like we've created so much content. It's kind of like my intention for it, and I figure we can talk about this just right now because we're talking about this. My intention is to upload everything and put the descriptions that I put in, but that's about it. So if we want to explore more of the things we can do and use with that, we can do that. But that's, it's a matter of like video editing and post production like that is very time consuming
Yeah, I think we
as
don't need
far as.
any production. I think just to talk about what we talk about, and then people can just take what they need.
Mm,
They don't
mm,
need all of our chat, but
mm.
my hope is that everyone gets something out of it every
Although
time.
I did have this thought. So keep with me here. The YouTube automatically captions it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, so what you have with the caption, if you can, I don't know the specifics of it right now. I'd have to go and research it, but you go in and you have the transcript, and there's your book right there,
Oh,
right?
yeah, but we're not, I mean, I am not doing this to write a book. I am writing a book separately, you know? I'm just doing this to have a conversation and hopefully, that our thinking,
Well,
uh,
the thing is, there's a lot of thinking on both of our
yeah,
parts
our thinking.
that is out there that could be used in its form with a little cleaning up, or it could be used as prompts.
It's prompts for me. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's prompts, for
yeah,
deeper exploration. So I think it's
yeah.
good that we have it. And I think it's good that we make it available for people. Sometimes they don't have time to listen to it all, but they like to stream,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
kind of look it at quickly. So I think I do that with something that I watch. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I don't have the time, so I give me the quick thing.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
then if I want to go deeper, I can still go deeper. So yeah,
yeah,
let's
yeah.
make it up and let's leave it to the person.
But we'll just leave it for, and maybe it's just an archive that stays there, and it's just a practice thing, you know.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of interesting to get back into that. It's like what daily production looks like. I did that. Well, we've done that here, and I did that in 2018. I did a vlog that was. I made it 173 episodes in a row before, but it
Wow.
was actually not as it was not as easy as this, right? Because we just get on, we meet, we don't have an agenda, we just talk, and we post the recording. But this was a vehicle to help me learn video editing and storyline and things like that. And so um, it got to be where it was pretty involved
Hmm.
every day to do
Hmm.
it. But who knows? What if I would have continued that to, like with yoga, if I would have not reached the point where, okay, that's the end of it, and this is, we'll just cap off this project and move on. You know what I mean?
So yeah,
It's
so what
really
I'm learning,
interesting.
what I'm trying to, get something out of what you're saying for our listeners here, it's that, sometimes you don't know exactly where you're going,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's good to, practice your craft, whatever it is, whatever you're good at. And I think it's a theme that has been coming up for the last 3 episodes,
Yeah,
practicing your craft, just
yeah,
doing what you love doing. And
yeah, yeah.
you don't know necessarily where you're going.
Right,
No,
right,
but you have an intention. You love doing
right,
it, so you're
right.
putting it out
Yeah,
there. Yeah, and
yeah.
maybe you won't need it now, but maybe you'll need it later, right? So
I don't like to think in that
in
in
terms of need.
those in terms of need. Maybe I'll need it later. I'd like to think maybe it's out there, and at some point I have a body of work. We have a body of work together, and somebody discovers it. We've been doing it for really when you think about it, like 3 months, right? And so it's like, well, where does this lead? It doesn't matter. Maybe it's like with well, I go back to Stacey Bayman as an example. She has uh, in her course that I paid for, her coaching course, her 2K course, she has a complete archive of an old podcast she did before she did her Make Money as a Life Coach podcast. She has trainings she did before she was officially in business, is the business entity she is now, all as bonus material. because she had those archived, right? So
Of
she
course,
had,
yeah.
yeah, so she had like, I don't know, it's like an 80 episode podcast and
I
several
mean, yeah.
hours long trainings.
This is who we are. I am, I'm working. I'm about to hire my next coach, because coach is half coach.
Yeah.
And I went and see what she produced. I listened to some of her interviews and podcasts and things,
Mhm.
just to have a feel, So I think it's good that this is who we are.
Yeah.
This is how we think. And, if somebody is interested in working with us, I think to have this out there is a good way for them
Right.
to
Right.
see, to
Yep.
kind of have a sense of us, a taste of us.
Yep.
And yeah, so you have to be out there. And it's also service, we read a lot. People don't have time to
Yes.
read all
Yeah.
that we
A lot of
read.
times we like to
So
share a lot of the stuff that we've
yeah,
digested that other people,
exactly.
yeah. Eric Lofholm talks about this, and I've heard it from what's his name, Elok Abadure,
Mhm.
and a, a lot of other people about lineage. In other words, like if we take like both you and I both met in the Ultimate Coach Facebook group, and we were reading that book together. So we have, and you've actually coached with Steve Hardison, so we have that kind of in our background informing what we do. And I have Brooke Castillo, and you have Gabor Mote, and we have, and all these other people who are like, the major players, but also the minor players in our, I was going to use the word, I don't know, how do you, what's the French word? I can't pronounce it. I'm going to be embarrassed to pronounce it. It's OUVRE. Is that right?
OU, our oeuvre. It's
Yeah.
it may just mean it's our art, our work.
Okay, so I got the word. I got the word right. I was using the word correctly. That's good.
Notre
Good
oeuvre.
going.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
our
Yeah. So
it's our craft.
yeah, so we have that in our, lots of knowledge that a lot of people who aren't as voracious consumers of books as
Yeah,
us,
to put it out there, because
Yeah.
nobody, honestly, it's a love and it's a gift and it's
Yeah.
our purpose and mission,
Yeah.
People don't have time. Like what I've noticed is that when kids are out of school, they don't want to read anymore, so it's just
Those
a few of
kids.
us enjoy to consume the books. Like for me, you leave me in a, you want to leave me somewhere, leave me in a library for a week
Sure.
and then
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
and pick me up, right?
Yeah. I love it.
So people don't have time to do that. So I think it's service for
It's
us.
service to people to pull out our best ideas that we've gathered.
Yeah,
and
because that's
share
what,
them with the world.
yeah, and that's what we discuss. So
Yeah.
it's a shortcut for you.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. There you go. It's a shortcut for.
Okay, I think it's about time.
Yeah, we
And
got
actually,
it.
I'm waiting for people are coming, some clients at 11. So I'll have to
All right. So
organize a little bit my
let's
clothes.
let's cut it right now. And this is
Yeah.
episode 87.
See you, and maybe another
87 in the
haircut
books.
tomorrow.